Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Chevron?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Kind of a bit late for that. You've just had tea and cake. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh god, look at their faces. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Aww.
But, I'm sorry. I thought... Chevron?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh man, you're gonna have to fight them off with a stick.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
No, you wouldn't.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Chevron, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Dude, you impressed her just by turning up. Like, they clearly all like you, so... I don't think there's much you could do beyond write a really dirty limerick. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Chevron, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Which flavor of girl do I want? Sayuri, the childhood friend. Natsuki, the Genki tsundere. Yuri, the quiet, smart one. And of course Monika, the hot redhead. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Count your blessings. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls, or all four of them if you know what I mean. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ugh. Whoa. Okay, so I guess this is the gameplay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Do I have to use my mouse here? I'm pressing... Okay. Okay, so my words at the moment are socks, childhood, misfortune, games, skipping, time, nibble, entropy, adventure, and empty. Some weird words. Okay, so I guess I do have to use the mouse here. Do I select a girl? Or do I just... Okay. So, I'm guessing I pick one word out of 20. Let's go with adventure. And, okay, smile, ambient, swimsuit, bliss, puppy, melancholy, cry, headphones, parfait, rainbow. Let's go with ambient. Try and impress them. Special, tenacious, afterimage, romance, desire, awesome, vivid, play, summer, and fireworks. Like, I'm trying to think of like a typical, the kind of crap poems that you write when you're like 14 and, you know, you want to prove how deep you are. Like, look at how deep I am, everyone. Let's go with, vivid. I don't know why. Agonizing, tears, alone, hop, mouse, peace, memories, climax, existence, melody. I gotta pick climax. Electricity, rose, jumpy, jump, laugh, waterfall, love, covet, promise, flower. Okay, so I'm looking over here and I can see that Yuri looks a little worried and Natsuki looks a little frowny and Monica looks happy. I don't know if that means that what I'm picking, I don't know if it means anything or if that's just the graphic. Let's keep going. Let's go with, waterfall. Ah, Natsuki just jumped, so I guess she liked that, or didn't like it. Imagination, graveyard, embrace, treasure, holiday, bouncy, nature, captive, judgment, precious. Precious. Oh, Monica liked that. Clumsy, shame, cheeks, contamination, boop. Cute. I gotta go with boop. I'm not actually, I don't actually play that much as Sombra, but I gotta go with boop. Milk, cheer, dark, ocean, scars. Some of these words are a little odd. I mean, I think on the first page I saw entropy. Scars, pain, forgive, vivacious. Let's go with vivacious. Oh, Yuri like that. Tragedy, marshmallow. Journey, landscape, fun, bubbles, cage, heart, twirl, kiss. Let's go with kiss. Ah, Natsuki like that. Lust, fester. Papa, party, explode, sugar, candy, fantasy, destiny, universe. Let's see what happens if I pick fester. Oh, Yuri like that. Disarray, daydream, essence, kawaii, pink, aura, feather, fickle, valentine, starscape. I love the thought of a poem that uses the word fester and then uses the word kawaii. Yeah, Natsuki like that. Shiny, effulgent, crimson, variance, sadness, heartbeat, hopeless, incongruent, eternity, or clouds. Let's go with heartbeat. Natsuki. Sensation, defeat, bed, warm, dazzle, whistle, sweet, sunset, flee, fear. Sunset. Monica like that. Comfort, infinite, skirt, extreme, horror, despise, uncontrollable, loud, playground, insight. Let's go with skirt. Natsuki likes the sort of more overtly flirty ones, I think. Vanilla, question, ribbon, joy, friends, determination, unending, dream, vertigo, shopping. Ribbon. Uncanny, excitement, fluffy, Doki Doki, spinning, lazy, infallible, peaceful, color, or giggle. For those who don't know, I'm sure most of you do, Doki Doki is a Japanese onomatopoeia that is like the sound of your heart pumping. So it can mean excitement, but it can also mean nervousness. So kind of an interesting double entendre there. I'm gonna go with... I feel like this wants me to pick Doki Doki. I'm gonna go with color. Ah, Monica like that. Analysis, marriage, silly, sing, poof. Happiness, unrestrained, calm, vacation, vibrant. I think I've used vibrance already, haven't I? I'll go with vibrant. Wrath, beauty, lollipop, misery, hurt, family, prayer, together, broken, or flying. Beauty. Monica like that. Charm, grief, whisper, pleasure, bunny, massacre, rain cloud, depression, breathe, intellectual. Whisper. Natsuki like that. Why is Sayuri not here? Sayuri isn't here at all. Anger, disoriented, atone, secretive, sticky, lucky. Portrait, lipstick, raindrop, sparkle. I'll go with lipstick. Oh, Natsuki like that. Okay, so I'm all done. Let's get this mouse off here.
Hi again, Chevron.
Okay, so it's the next day already.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Chevron. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a committee for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Thanks a lot, Sayori. Is it get hit by a bus or throw him in front of the bus? That's it, throw him in front of a bus.
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
Is that a bad thing?
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Ah, so she is a closet otaku. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Hentai is art! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Chevron always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Shouldn't you do those things yourself?
How dependable.
Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I think we've secretly got feelings for Sayuri, but we don't want to admit it. Like, the childhood friend is kind of too easy. Not easy as in, like, availability, but, like, it's the easy option is to pick the girl that, or the guy that you know, that you've known forever. So, you know, I guess if you're in love with your childhood friend, it might be that you kind of suppress it for a while, because maybe you just know each other too much, you're too familiar with each other that it's kind of scary in a way. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, maybe because she's a pyromaniac, that's why we're staying away.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Maybe.
How come? You and Chevron can become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Huh? Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What do I do?
Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, surprise, surprise, a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's called 50 Shades of Grey. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That's true. I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched anime or read any manga for like 10 years. Not since I was a teenager. I don't think it's a bad thing, it's just something that, I don't know, some people kind of grow out of it and some people would stick with it. I kind of grew out with it, but, I've nothing against it. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
I remember her listening in on that.
Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it off the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. PARFAIT girls? Shoujo manga. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Chevron, if that is your real name. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of PARFAIT Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. That's what a good friend does. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Huh? Why is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, as if it wasn't my intention all along.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. You know, I think that's around the time I stopped watching anime, manga. I know it was around the time that Haruhi Suzumiya came out, so that was what, 2006, 2007? So, it was around that time that just everything being pumped out was like moe and slice of life, and I was more into things like, you know, like Cowboy Bebop, Evangelion, Full Metal Alchemist, that kind of thing, so all the sort of cutesy moe stuff never really appealed to me. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, juicy drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Pick your words carefully. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. I agree, you know, you could end up with all kinds of fetishes. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh! Oh my god. She looks so young here. I'm sorry, Natsuki. You're adorable, but not in the right kind of way. I don't think I'm gonna be trying to date you. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read? Wow.
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. You guys aren't losers, there's nothing wrong with liking manga. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
Huh?
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Why does her dad not want her to have manga? It's not really a problem, is it? I mean, if it was some really weird, like, tentacle manga or something, then I'd understand, but it seems like a typical girly crap, so I don't know why Dad would have a problem.
So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry.
She's not sorry. Look at that face. That is not the face of someone who's sorry.
I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Not that I am jealous or anything.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. 12 inches isn't far away enough, my dear. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. And you've got to read Yuri's book as well. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayuri? It sounds like I'm saying Sayuri. It's Sayuri. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Ooh. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, well, I think we're gonna leave it here for now. Leave a comment on who you think we should show it to first. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I'll see you guys next time, and we'll be looking at some of our poems, perhaps, maybe. Till next time.